I was attacked. At the time, I was engaged to a very religious man who believed that what I had done, had brought shame on him and on his family, and we were never going to talk about it. Ever. I now have friends who 10 years later are just finding out. I have family members who are just now finding out because I didn't. I put it in a box and I buried it deep, and I was never gonna dredge it up. About a month later, he couldn't handle it anymore. We were gonna stay together, and then, no, just the trauma of it was too much for him. And the aftermath for me was too much for him to handle. So I began to self-medicate. I drank a lot. And then I began to present with a lot of chronic pain. And so I went to my doctor, and I was in fact diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and so they put me on pain pills. I also was having panic attacks, so they gave me anti-anxiety medication, and then antidepressants, and eventually I was on something like 13 different medications every day just to get out of bed and function and not have to feel. And so that's what I did for about 10 years. And every time things would start to kind of bubble up to the surface, I would go and get another prescription filled, or they'd increase a dosage here or there, and eventually I just, about 2 years ago, was a complete zombie. I would get up, I would go to work, I would do my job, I was singing and playing a little. I was not creating, and I wasn't living. I was just existing. And that was the really difficult part of all of that, was in trying so hard to not feel. I succeeded. I wasn't feeling, and so I wasn't expressing, I wasn't living, I wasn't doing anything that I had been doing previously that had brought me joy.